Hey, what's up everyone? Albert here with Smugglers Outpost, and today we have an oldie but a goodie. And joining my side today, we have my little sidekick, Joseph. Say hi, buddy. My customer Scott sent over his JQ Sabers Conspirator, previously installed with a Plector Labs Nano Biscotti V4 install in a baselit LED configuration. The Saber had an old school wire chassis with recharge port, but the Saber was no longer working due to the battery being completely dead. Now, typically in this situation, it would require undoing the install and replacing the wired battery, but Scott requested to repair and update the Saber while keeping as much of it in its original condition. So moving on, let's take a look and see what we have done with this Saber. Alright, so here we got the JQ Sabers Conspirator. It's an old school Saber design, similar to Ultra Sabers or MHS. Originally, we had a different momentary switch with the LED ring in it, and the recharge port was right here. So what we did was we scrapped those two, replaced it with a accent RGB LED to match the RGB LED in the baselit module. So when this Saber is powered on, whatever the blade does, this is going to mimic the same behavior. So you can think of it as maybe like a, I don't know, little mini crystal chamber in there or something. We replaced it also with the brass momentary switch, and we scrapped the old wired chassis, which was not removable at all. It was just set in there. You had a speaker pod which you could pull out to access the board's SD card, and that was pretty much it, really. So now, using our SO 12-pin PCB, it allows us to make a fully removable core, which Scott requested to have a Fallout Vault-Tec theme, so I ended up adding a couple of designs there. I put the vault door here, and so forth. Alright, so Scott, when you get this, you're going to have your battery on the side. You're going to pop it in with positive facing on the pin side, and spring side is your negative. Okay, so we ended up keeping the original KR Sabers 28mm speaker you had. We got rid of the old battery that was dead, as mentioned before, so no longer we need a recharge port. Now it's a removable battery, so you can charge it up anytime, replace it, so forth. And we kept the Nano Biscotti V4 soundboard with SD card access and your original fonts on there. Here's the 12-pin PCB, okay, which makes contact with the plate on the inside, which is right about there. And on the other end, you got the RGB LED module, okay? So what you're gonna do is just slide the chassis in, and you can have it any way you want. It doesn't matter. It's always gonna make the same contact where it has to. Close up the pommel. All right, and power on. And that's about it. Very simple board. As mentioned, oldie but goodie. It was a cool soundboard back in the old days. I used it a lot. We all did. So yeah, that's about it, Scott. If you have any questions, let me know. And as for the rest of you, I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe down below if you enjoy this content. I would really appreciate your support. All right, so until next time, have a good one.